You tapped in and tuned in with MaineRoeArcana, where intuition meets divine intelligence. Aries, have you ever requested a Uber ride only to watch the app reroute your driver? The ETA changes, traffic appears, or within moments' notice, you are assigned an entirely different driver? Life can feel the same way. Sometimes spirit recalculates the detour, not because we're lost, but because we're being protected. Thank you, Spirit. Today, we're going to be opening Heaven's GPS and asking one of several questions. Spirit, are we there yet? So if that sounds good to you guys, Aries, we're going to go ahead and tap in and tune in. New confirmation birth. And we're going to take a look at you guys' current location, followed by the divine detour, and then where you guys going to be destinating to. All right. All right. So how have you guys been doing, my Aries babes? They want to call you Aries babes, but what name can I give for y'all? The lamb lifters, I don't know. We got to come up with something for you, Aries. Like, I don't know. Everybody got like some type of gang. I just say Aries gang for now. But an Aries gang. Hermit card wanted to pop out, so you guys could be spending some time alone, away from people, Aries. Some people are like, that's a shocker for Aries. Well, all Aries ain't, extrovert. So something that might be a shock to you might not be a shock for the average Aries. So yeah, your cards keep popping out too. So let's go ahead and take a look, because did I already split this? Yeah, I did. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. Where is Aries currently on their soul's journey, and what have they not recognized about what they currently stand? Oh my head. My hair must be growing like crazy. What unexpected detour is actually protecting Aries or positioning them for something greater than they originally planned? Thank you, Spirit. Oh no. What unexpected detour is actually protecting or positioning for something greater than they originally planned? Yeah. And then what destination is ultimately guiding Aries toward, and what is the next right turn they should trust? What destination is Spirit ultimately guiding Leo towards, and what is the next right turn they should trust? Got a lot of thought. If I can talk with my bush mouth looking tail, trying to cross my legs, and it ain't working for me. So I'm trying to get comfortable, but it ain't gonna work. So how can I get comfortable? I be wanting to get comfortable. When I get to the last reading, people like, man, I be wanting to get comfortable. But whatever, I need to get me a mat or something. So rolly ass, sure. That's the first time I cussed. Yeah. First time I cuss on my platform. I be trying not to use colorful words, but hey, sometimes we have to set firm boundaries, like you. Aries 7 of Wands, split between the Strength card. You have to set firm boundaries with your beliefs, with your values, with overall, like, who you have now became. You could have had changed something in regards to your beliefs, to your traditions, and you're standing 10 toes down behind the 7 of Wands, the higher thing, choosing, um, being chose to honor higher commitments, temperance. This is kind of like your halftime energy. Spirit is acknowledging, be patient, restoration. Things will be replenished here momentarily. Sagittarius energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Sagittarius. Some of you guys could have that highly aspected, those signs highly aspected in your chart. But it's giving you the ability to persevere through any given situation because you have these boundaries. You have set firm boundaries with yourself and with others. Two of Pentacles, to bring something back into balance. Either your finances you're bringing back into balance, decisions that needs to be brought into balance, balancing even your checkbook. But this is giving you the ability to be very adaptable. Two of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, 5 of Swords. You probably didn't like the individuals that you were surrounded around who either lacked communication, or when they did communicate to you, it was very shisty, it was very underhanded. Form of communication, forms of communication. Okay. Yeah, 7 of Wands is very strong for you guys. Where is Aries on their soul's journey, and what have they not recognized about where they currently stand? We got the Tower card, unexpected changes. Things that were once founded on rocky foundations have now been wiped clean, or will be. Some of you guys could have Scorpio in your chart, but where you currently were standing, where you currently were at, it was not serving a purpose. The walls had to come crumbling down. That's what Spirit is acknowledging. So you can be propelled to something greater. You just might not have recognized this yet, or you will be, because you're going to be given some information that's going to uproot you at this time, Aries. So this is why you have, the strength at the bottom of the deck, because it has taken a lot of inner healing to go within to, not only persevere, but to gather wisdom, your own wisdom, based upon, your lifestyle, based upon your life experiences, based upon some of the choices that you made in life, whether they was good choices or not so good choices. It's like it's all coming down to give you a clean slate. There's a strong sense of recognition of where you are at consciously, but subconsciously you're not aware of this unexpected change. Thank you, Spirit. What unexpected detour is actually protecting Aries or positioning them for something greater than they originally planned? Yeah. We got the Justice card. Things being made fair, things being brought to balance. We've seen that with temperance. Again, spirit is acknowledging in divine timing. You could have felt like things had been unfair or unjust to you for quite some time, which brought out a lot of anxiety from that Nine of Swords that I was seeing earlier. But this had to be divinely orchestrated for you guys, Aries, because it played like it played on the karmic scale, which means like your ancestors had to come in and figure out a way to bring peace and harmony to the situation, while also bringing some truths out as well in regards to this. Like you could have been delivered some truths that you wasn't prepared to hear, but it was needed. Very unexpected, but it was needed in order to get you to your next destination, Aries. Could have been dealing with a Libra, Scorpio. We got 2 majors so far. Thank you, Spirit. What destination is Spirit ultimately guiding Aries toward? And what is the next right turn that they should trust? Letting go of the burdens, acknowledging that you have already brought this to completion, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There is no more or no need for you to, thank you, Spirit. There's no need of you to work harder instead of smarter. Your guides are trying to get you to acknowledge they want you to work smarter instead of harder. The one that's carrying on the major responsibilities for the whole A-team, and the A-team ain't even riding for you like that. Queen of Wands to the Five of Cups, yeah. These people ain't gonna like you positioning yourself or taking on this this leadership role. You know, they're not going to. You could feel them in your energy with the Five of Wands, but it's not stopping you from pursuing your goals, pursuing your dreams. You're very attractive at this time with the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And then the Eight of Wands popped out. So you're going to be, something's going to be delivered to you quick. Or you're going to be obtaining some type of information quick. With the Eight of Wands, instant results. You could have had applied for something, and sometime around Leo season, you're going to be hearing that you got the approval with the Justice card. And this also brings in unexpected changes, something that you're going to be releasing. Clarify that Tower. Bro, it came right back out. This is a 78 card deck, and it literally came right back out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you're the magician right now with the Eight of Wands. You've been manifesting. You could have even manifested this, like this sudden change, and didn't know like how sudden it was going to be with the Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, because you've been invested in something for too long. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and now it's allowing for you to set firm boundaries. Three of Swords. Yep, that's a lot of you. I keep getting an emotional manipulator. Like you could have been working with a for emotional manipulator. You could have been in a friendship with an emotional manipulator, or a soul contract. Take it how it resonates. But whoever they were, Spirit was really trying to get you to be separated away from this energy. Clarify Justice. Four of Wands, Two of Swords. You know that you can be able to form a community or close connections with others with the Four of Wands, because these people meet you on the soul level with the Four of Wands. It's giving 11-11 energy, so the frequency vibes are there. But with the Two of Swords, it's saying that you kind of, you know the truth to this, but you don't want to acknowledge it. Like you go back and forth in your head about who or what type of community or the who's who that you want to be able to ground yourself with and form stability for Wands. But with the Magician, you are the ultimate creator. You can create whatever you like. Spirit is acknowledging, like, what is that saying? Spirit is acknowledging, dang it, what can I can't think of that? You can cultivate anything you put your mind to, as long as you allow yourself to tap in and tune in to what's already yours. Okay, thank you, Spirit. The Magician, Hangman, Heavy Pisces, surrendering. Soon as you surrender to this, you will be able to release yourself from this indecisiveness. So your Spirit wants you to acknowledge that you already are the Magician. You already have the tools and resources embedded in your mind, body, and divine temple. You just haven't fully tapped into it yet. Thank you, Spirit. So that's why Spirit wants you to go within to surrender to this, the Hangman, because this will empower you, to the Queen of Swords, to not second guessing your best judgment. Oh, okay. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Wands, Spirit. We got the Fool sideways, so it came out like this. You're struggling with letting this go and taking a leap of faith. Five of Cups, yeah, because you still harboring, loss, harboring, how some things could have been with three energies, three people. But Spirit is like Five of Cups, the Magician to the Hangman. Like, as soon as you commit yourself to, or choose to commit yourself to these new business proposals or these new connections, is when that you will literally be able to discern your truths, discern what is actually needed in your life and what is actually not needed. While the Fool has a challenge for it, we keep getting the same Five of Cups Magician in the King of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to acknowledge that these burdens were too much for you to carry alone. For that, it brought out a lot of deep regrets, a lot of sorrow, feeling like even though they did me or put on this major burdens, responsibilities on me, like there's still a part of me that still feels missed, like I missed something. But with the Magician to the King of Pentacles, Spirit is acknowledging that you aren't missing anything. You are setting yourself up for generational wealth because you are utilizing all your tools and resources at your disposal, but you trusting in this plan. You're trusting in your Ascend Masters that is aiding you, that have guided you, ultimately guiding you towards something more fulfilling. And not only that, this was the next right turn that Spirit is acknowledging for you to trust, because this next right turn is filled with generational wealth, filled with, owning your own business, filled with being deeply rooted with the things that brings ultimate happiness into your life, with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. We got two different energies. You could find like a Queen of Swords who would want to work with you, who's very no nonsense, but they are about their business. They are about their business on the books. So you can trust this person who wants to collaborate, work with you, who's looking to surrender to your craft, to your business as well. Okay, Aries, looking good, looking good, looking good. Yeah, don't, it's okay to dwell on people that used to be in our life, but sometimes Spirit come in and clear all that good ish out, because there is something greater with the Eight of Wands, and you're not even going to be expected. Like, expect the unexpected is what Spirit is acknowledging. Expect the unexpected, because this is something you haven't recognized just yet. Whoa, y'all got a lot of cards. Goodness, but yeah, this look all juicy for you guys, Aries. Look juicy, juicy, juicy. It's giving pretty Ricky juicy. Can you make it juicy? Oh, me. Or I can make it juicy. Oh, yeah. You get sweaty. Oh, me. Can you get sweat? All right, let me stop. Before I start speaking that knowledge, that pretty Ricky knowledge. I'm playing. We have knowledge card number 25, breaks down to 7. Acceleration of intellectual growth, seek feedback, back to school, network, self-discipline, good habits. Yeah. I really feel like that's where you guys are at this time, especially with the magician, because the magician studies. He studies the mastery skills, or the skills needed to master. Yet, like, he studied the resources necessary to be able to master his skills. Let me get the heck out of my face. And we have success. Card number 15 breaks down to 6. Your hard work is paying off. Set specific goals. Develop plan. Embrace failure as learning. Celebrate wins. Yeah, just know that this tower is not a failure. It's far from a failure. It's a repositioning for something greater on the scene. All right. And then self-love. Of course, we all need lots and lots and lots of self-love. Because who can love us better than us, our own self? Card number 7. Embrace your true worth, Aries. Self-compassion, healthy boundaries, authenticity. Celebrate uniqueness. Yeah, definitely celebrate how unique you are. And we got good health. Card number 4. To know that you guys are in the clear for a good deal of health. Vitality, well-being, get a second opinion, healing abilities, rest and recovery. Prioritize self-care, stay consistent and patient. Monitor, definitely monitor how you feel. And we got confidence, which is interesting because we got strength card at the bottom of the deck, which goes back to not only how you persevered through this, but how it brought the confidence back into your mind, body, and divine temple. Thank you, Spirit. Card number 16 breaks down to 7. We got 3 7s out here. 777. Confidence is growing. Step into your power. Challenge self-doubt. Take small risks. Stand tall. Yep. Yeah. Definitely take some small risks. Dang, move. My goodness. And then we got happiness as well. Everyone keeps getting this card. The whole collective is back to just be happy. Can't wait to see what that look like. You know what I'm saying? Card number 29 breaks down to 11. Bask in gratitude. Focus on what you have. Savor. Difficult situations are opportunities for growth. Small wins. And that's all it is. This difficult situations are opportunities for your growth. This tower energy. And we have patience. Card number 28 breaks down to 10. So there is things being brought to completion. Trust in that divine timing, Aries. Embrace small delays. Focus on the progress, not perfection. Reflect and let it go. Let it go. Let it go right now. And we got dreams fulfilled. Card number 29 or 27 breaks down to 9. Dreams are deepest desires manifesting. Stay committed, believe in your path, visualize success, release self-doubt. Yeah, like don't doubt yourself on where spirit has navigated you guys to, because it's already been divinely orchestrated. Meaning that you guys are protected through and through for the things that you are now in alignment, in full alignment with. And we got time is on your side. 369, girl, real fine. I know you're like, how did he do that? Like, how you do two different songs? Because there's a song talking about time, and then there's a song talking about 369. So, hey, you know. Time is on your side. Use time wisely to achieve goals. Set clear priorities, set schedule, and realistic deadlines. I really feel like they want you to create like a vision board to keep your mind from you know, all the distractions, you know, the 5 cups. Like, create you a vision board. I'm hearing like, don't do a digital one. They want you to actually create like one that you can hang up on your wall and be inspired by each and every day. Because you guys are the initiators. Like, you have to start something in order for you to feel like you can finish it through and through. So yeah, start with that, Aries. And then, of course, you have fame. Card number 33. Some of you guys could be 33. Public recognition, inspiration, cultivate confidence. We just had the confidence card. Yep. Believe in your unique talent, shine, and authenticity. Yep, just stay original to your plan, Aries. Stay original to the plan. I do have some questions for you guys, Aries, to be able to sit with self and answer whenever it's convenient. Question 1. Where am I rushing because I'm afraid that slowing down means I'm falling behind? Where am I rushing because I am afraid that slowing down means I'm falling behind? Question 2. What am I trying to force into motion that may need divine timing instead? What am I trying to force into motion that may need divine timing instead? Question 3. What would I pursue if I stopped worrying about whether anyone else was ready to see me win? What would I pursue if I stopped worrying about whether anyone else was ready to see me win? All right. And closing mantra. Sometimes the quickest route isn't the sacred route. Spirit may slow you down, redirect your path, or even change the driver, not to delay your destiny, but to deliver you exactly where your soul is meant to arrive. Trust the recalculation, Aries. Trust the pauses. Trust the divine timing. Every detour carries direction, and every delay holds wisdom. You've tapped in and tuned in with MaineRoeArcana, where intuition meets divine intelligence. Until our paths cross again, may your spirit stay aligned, your heart remain open, and may your soul always recognize that heaven's GPS never loses your location. All right, for my Aries gang members. I appreciate you guys for taking the time out to tap in and tune in with me. Let me know in the comments how these messages related with you guys, as well as what's on the menu for the night. A Maine like myself would love to know. And let me know where you guys located as well. I love to know where people are stationed, on this global plane. All right, so without further interruption, I wish you guys a very safe and productive day. And until the next main channel message, stay aligned and trust your intuition, Aries. Take care.